The gentleman of boxing.
This bout is scheduled.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. He threw a punch and just got counted. They both want a highlight reel knockout. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're getting on you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
A straight right just misses. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Insane action. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
You want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
You've completely switched up. Get your mind back on the...
Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Like this is like Rocky versus Apollo. Unlucky to miss with that jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
These are my kind of fight. He's boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Got to use their jab better in this fight. How about that time counter shot? Don't want to trade shots. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Run around on your jab and breathe.
Great work. I love that. The jab slick.
And back on the job. There's a god-awful round that was. Come on.
Shots, keep smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
He's not even in your league.
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, and Patterson's dazed. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. Not sure why he's not using his reach advantage.
Never going to happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this.
Now you're going to go back down.
On to the fourth we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. And he scores with the counter. Counter shot lands. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he misses with that jab. Misses with the jab. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperate.
What do you do?
On to the fifth we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Beautiful counter shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can't score with that hook again. There's a counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Do you believe what we're seeing? Whoa, wait a minute. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not... Let's start the 6th. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Did you see that? Patterson's rocked. Well, this fighter has been down twice. And there's the bell for round 7. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. Good defense there with that left hook. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Good counter punching. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Round 8, and we're off again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They better start respecting each other's punching power. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
These two were made for each other. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, though, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Relax now. I don't want you to load.
End of your jab, and then start gathering your pace. Get your momentum back.
There's the bell to start round 9. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sensitive.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Beautiful counter shot. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, no! Ali is down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're okay.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens.
Oh my God, Johnny! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
it. We've made it to round 10. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
That jab doesn't score. Trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. I thought we were going to see that smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise you know what, pride's going to get you knocked out.
Good counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Point you got. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again.
And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Ultimate. Beautiful counter punch. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get triggered.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? I don't believe what we're seeing here. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's see. Who thought we would have made it to 12? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing. And what
oh, my goodness, Johnny! Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Big shot, and down goes Ali.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and